I don't want to show my face.
Just show it, you're fine.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a voiceover for this video today because I wasn't in the mood. So to start off, I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer and put it all over my face. Now I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and my foundation from Maybelline. That's the Fit Me foundation, the Dewy and Smooth in the shade 310. I was using the Fenty foundation, but as you can see that the Fenty was way lighter than the Maybelline because of course I got a tan. Now I'm going to shake my foundation, put it on the back of my hand, and I always do my foundation in sections. So I start off with my left side of my cheek, and then I move on to the right side of my cheek, and then I go on to my forehead, and then onto my chin, my upper lip, my nose, and then take the rest of the product and down to my neck. Now I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Concealer in the shade C12 and put it under my eyes, on my forehead, on my chin. Alexa, skip. Skip. Alexa, skip.
Alexa.
And then I put the concealer on the side of my mouth and on the side of my nose, and then I began to blend. I always put it on the side of my mouth because I always have darkness, and also on the side of my nose because sometimes your nose cracks. Now I'm going to do cream and contour. I'm going to take my NYX highlighting stick. I know it's a highlighting stick and not a foundation stick or whatever, but I like it and it does the job. It is in the shade Sandy Glow, so it is the darkest shade that I found. And I'm just going to put that right under my cheekbone, my temples, my forehead, and also my jawline. Now we're going to go ahead and contour our nose. So we're going to put the product on the side of our nose and also on the tip, and then we're going to take a Wannabe Artiste brush and blend the edges. Now we're going to take our liquid highlight, and this is the Makeup Revolution in the shade Champagne, and I'm going to put that on where you highlight usually, so right on the top of our cheekbones. And then I also put it on my temples just to get a little extra shine, and then on my nose, and then my Cupid's bow, and as well as my chin. And then I go ahead and blend that. Next, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. As you can see, there is no more product, so I just take my wet beauty blender and put it in the product. And then I'm just going to put that on all of my imperfections, as in my pimples that were not fully covered. And FYI, if you were wondering, the shade is Y365. And I really like this because, of course, I still have products, so I want to use all of it. And it really helps cover my blemishes because the concealer is just too light and then the foundation is just too liquidy. So this is like the perfect consistency just to cover all my imperfections. Now I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I'm just going to take my Morphe M554 brush and take the top 3 of those light colors and go ahead and set that where we put the concealer. Now I'm going to take my Fit Me Translucent Powder in the shade 20 and take a buffer brush. And I always take the product on the back of the cap and take the rest of the product off of the brush and then go ahead and set my face. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my broken angled brush, as you can see, and we're going to go back into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and take the bottom 3 contour shades and go ahead and contour my face. So my cheekbones, my temples, and also on my jawline, and then go ahead and do the other side as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a angled brush and go back into the palette and take that middle shade and go ahead and contour my nose, so the sides and also the tip of my nose. Now I'm going to take my translucent powder, my Airspun translucent powder, and this is in the shade Suntan. I'm going to go ahead and bake my face, so right under my contour on my cheekbones, just to make it clean. And I'm also going to go ahead and bake my nose. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade and do my brows off camera. Now I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush and go ahead and sweep off that baking because we are done. Now I'm taking a flat round brush and going in the Tartelette in the Bloom palette and taking the shade Smarty Pants and putting that all over my crease. I'm taking my Morphe lashes in the style Miami. These are my favorite lashes. I wear them in every single video. I just love them so much. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my mascara. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. And I'm going to go ahead and coat my top and bottom lashes. Next, I am taking my eyeliner from NYX. This is the Epic Ink eyeliner. This is like the best eyeliner I've ever used. And I'm going to go ahead and just put that on the inner corner. And also try and blend my lash bands together so it looks like that we're not wearing lashes even though we are, but just to have it, you know, make it smooth and not look all clumpy from all the glue or from the band as well. And then last minute I decided to add a wing because I just felt like I needed a little touch there, so I just went ahead and added a wing on my right eye and then on my left eye, and you know, them look beautiful and trying to make them match because that stuff's hard. Next, I'm taking my L'Oreal Paris pencil eyeliner and putting that on my top of my waterline just to blend all of that together, as from, you know, as I said, from just to make everything look like the lashes are our lashes. Now I'm taking the Wet n Wild highlight in the shade Precious Petals and taking my Morphe brush in the style M510 and going ahead and highlighting my face on my cheekbones, my temples, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my nose. Now I'm taking a smaller brush and going to go ahead and put the highlight on my inner corner, and also taking my Morphe brush in the style M131, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight under my brow bone. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay Vice lipstick palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and take that brush and go into the shade 1993, and it's a nice deep nude shade that I really enjoy. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my lips and put that lipstick all over. Now I'm taking my NYX clear glass. Well, it was clear now anymore, as you can see. I use this glass all the time, and you know, the pigment transfers since it is clear and then it changes the color, but it still does the job done. And you know, now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Morphine setting spray. And guys, that is my everyday makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this video and this voiceover. Bye!